as a moment ago their Titans were introduced, this should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals.
Fuck, I forgot to set my kick returners.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought...
Control it real quick.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And
something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Willis. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Willis. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
A first down carry for Henry. And taking it across mid.
Oh, I need to learn to not go so fucking quick on trying to throw it.
Because power and speed involved in every touch for him.
I just cost
Coming
myself
off another
10 yards
spectacular
there.
season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
2nd and 14. Off play action. Willis.
Damn it.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Hey Siri, set my 7:30 a.m. alarm.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This is caught inside the 15.
Really?
Touchdown.
Caleb Farley, you got burnt like that?
It's
How?
So easy to focus on the speed
You're
and
fucking faster than
elusiveness of
Rondell
Kyler
Moore.
Murray, but as he shows
Oh no,
right
that was
there,
Marquise Brown.
don't sleep on the
You're
arm
way
strength.
faster than Marquise Brown. Forgot the fucking
Extra
Cards
point
got
good
Marquise
by
Brown
Prater,
now.
and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown,
yeah, I ran with this dude that I just met in a random rec game last night. I started running with them like after that game. We partied up and shit. We won 6 games in a row. He had a big man, and I just wasn't fucking missing. I was on fire.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
I scored 31, 28, 26, 23, and 13.
Nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
game I scored 13, and I just couldn't get the fucking ball.
Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The rush defense stout on first down.
Yeah, hey, my shit's fucking up, bro. I only want to fucking broadcast mic audio for some fucking reason.
Off the play fake, Willis eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on
Come on.
Sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Really, you taking a fucking piss?
Led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
And Payne, why the fuck ain't your ass in the party chat yet? Your ass ain't home yet. The fuck? What fucking store did your ass go to?
Play here, 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Willis.
God damn it, really? Come on, Malik. Twitch is doing the same thing, Payne. I just try to stream a head-to-head on Twitch, and it was doing the same fucking shit to me. But see, like now, Payne, the shit just came back in. So now you'll be able to see the gameplay. And it'll stay like this for a few. Well, get your ass in the fucking party chat, bitch. The fuck? Me and Darren in here.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You getting out of the party?
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Oh, well, fuck you too.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score.
Up, bro.
But you still have to be careful because
I made a couple dumb passes.
I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession.
Come on. Henry Trump, that fucking small-ass motherfucker.
Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Willis lets it go for Nelson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans. J.J. Nelson.
Oh, Lordy. Man, Payne, if you could see that catch I just got. Oh, my God.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yo, Payne.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting
bro.
Position.
But, man, if you could have seen the touchdown catch I just got, shit. I just got lucky as fuck. 14-7. Yeah. He got I threw a deep ball to J.J. Nelson. His safety swatted it, but our user caught it and then scored. Come on, Byard. Why the I swear. Fuck these leagues with these fucking injuries and shit. Man, I'm too damn fucking pussy with the fucking injuries.
Because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
He's got one touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously,
Darren just went to game chat with one of his buddies on COD.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Murray. Play to his running back, Kenyon Drake.
What I'm trying to figure out though is on like his first touchdown, how the fuck Marquise Brown burnt Caleb Farley.
Having better athletes than him, which is really unrealistic. So
do what?
I go way back in football. They used to have a coverage called
Who? Caleb Farley?
With 4 defenders back deep.
You gonna send me Tyreek
Hill?
Hill?
You want to try and move that umbrella up front with Kyler Murray, kind of surround him and keep him hemmed into the pocket. Because if he breaks out, he's going to hurt your defense in a big way with his legs.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Huh? You gonna send Raheem Mostert?
Now Murray again, out to his left. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final
well, then I guess you ain't getting Derrick Henry.
One quarter, 14-7 our score.
I mean, I'll take.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
I mean, I'll take Tyreek Hill, but I ain't gonna sell my whole team for him.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
No, you want Malik Willis or Derrick Henry, and you ain't trying to come off Raheem Mostert. So.
Keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
See, I wasn't sending Malik is the thing.
Really nice play.
Malik was never in the question of sending to you at all.
That sack by the DN, Danico Autry.
Yeah, but he's also an X factor.
Danico Autry can play inside or outside on the defensive line. 3 seasons in Indianapolis before signing with the Titans.
X factor.
He had 7.5 sacks.
I don't know.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Now Prater to add the PAT.
I don't know. It's a money lead too, which is fucking crazy.
It's good, and it is now 21.
That's the one thing about that money league I do not like. Like they trying to limit too much shit. Like.
After the touchdown, out is
I feel like the only really rules you should have in like a money league is just like play call rules, where you can't abuse the same plays. Other than that, I don't feel like there should be no 4th down rule or anything like that.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
Fuck!
The 3rd time here in this half,
he read the shit. Fuck!
Ricardo Allen with a pick. And his crew
yeah, this dude may end up beating my ass pain like you said.
Line. Certainly not what he was hoping
for. It's 21-7. I just threw a pick.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception. If you do
but I knew I was going to have to adjust
and
get used to Malik Willis.
Pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie. Touchdown!
And I don't. Marquise Brown is just burning my entire fucking secondary.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals are
he's done burnt Caleb Farley twice.
Openers are able to extend their lead.
It's 28-7, but it's still early in the
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Fucking the dude in the money league gave me the fucking force win. Wait. I don't understand why dudes pay to be in a money league and they don't want to fucking play.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to
What they're
kick.
talking about, is there a mercy rule? He's up 21. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm about to come back on your bitch ass.
From the very back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
God damn, what they got their fucking play cooldown on?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Willis.
Oh my God, come on, Malik.
4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Murray. He's going to look deep for more. Touchdown!
Oh my God. Fuck this damn bullshit.
Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut.
So everyone's able to fucking
And
burn
the
everybody.
Cardinals are able
Awesome.
to widen their lead here in this
I
first
don't
half.
understand this shit.
Extra point good by Prater. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Oh my God!
He's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate.
Shit, I may end up trying to use Malik Willis. He's fucking trash. He's fucking trash. He cannot throw.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Then why'd you want him so bad if you know he's trash?
He'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh my God, bruh.
Interception.
Fuck this motherfucking bullshit ass fucking Malik Willis. I'm about to put Tannehill in.
Their own 22-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions.
Tyreek Hill.
Due to the psyche of a young quarterback.
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage.
Okay, and Raheem Mostert has to be in the trade. So, dude, yeah, I don't. Yeah. Well, I don't understand how Farley keeps getting burnt. A 95 speed corner getting burnt by a 93 speed wide receiver. I don't understand that.
You count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did.
Like
there.
every fucking time, burnt.
And really created a big
like
play.
to a
When
crisp.
you said jumbled, they were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
He's gonna take advantage of that. He's gonna put 100 on me. I can guarantee you.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Yeah, because fucking Farley gets burnt every play. Yeah, he's in the chat bragging like someone really gives a fuck, though, too. Like,
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
these stand dudes like him that talk too much fucking shit. They're winning one fucking game.
It's out of the back of the end zone.
Like, we're fucking playing for a rookie quarterback that's not built at all. You ain't gonna send nothing for him. I don't want Tua. I can't play with a left-handed quarterback. And that's even worse. And that's even Tua's worse than fucking Malik.
And they've sort of lost their way.
No.
How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
Both of them are worse than Tannehill.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
Okay, so can Tannehill.
On that leadership.
But you're not comparing them to Tannehill. Not Tannehill, though.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Huh? Because I figure I can play with Malik, but no, this dude's fucking trash.
And taken down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
You don't have nothing to offer for them.
The Cards go nickel.
Neither. It don't matter if they're better than him. They're not better than who would be starting. So there'll be a backup. Why would I trade someone for a backup?
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right side.
Oh my God.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback
I know that.
in the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just
I didn't.
off his route and took off deep down the field.
He said, "You the one trying to get me traded. Trade him to you so bad. I already told you he's not trading him because you ain't gonna send me anything worth it.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there.
Because you ain't gonna send nothing worth it." Yeah, because but you ain't gonna send anything worth it, so I ain't gonna trade them to you. I don't need them quarterbacks.
See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't
I didn't really. You really think I meant that? It's a joke, but make a real offer. I don't need a quarterback. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't need a quarterback. I don't need a quarterback because if anything, I can start Tannehill.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin.
I said, if anything, I can start Tannehill. I already told you what I want. That's the only things I want off that team.
This afternoon, finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure.
I said we could. I said I would send you Derrick Henry, but I wanted Raheem Mostert back.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Okay. Okay.
They'll come up 2nd and 6
okay.
From the 24.
Okay.
Back to throw. Willis.
Okay.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness,
I'm not giving up Malik that easy.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks,
I'm not giving up Malik that easy. I get what you're saying, but I'm not giving up Malik that easy. I'm not going to give up after on him off one game.
In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
I'm just aggravated in the moment. I ain't really about to fucking trade him. The fuck?
And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Hey, damn, bro.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. We'll see.
I just need to go in practice mode and get used to him some.
We are back underway in the second half. This is Jakeem Grant. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
And I didn't realize this league was on comp either before I started playing.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Yeah, that's what the Texans user was trying to do to me. I told him I would be available after 7. Asked him when he could play after 7. I told him 7 at a time. Told him I'll be ready at 8 East. He never responded to the message, and I hit him up earlier. I asked him when he could play. He told me to take the win. Like, bro, why couldn't you just do that yesterday?
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. Now this goes out wide for Drake.
Like, he got mad because I kept messaging him like about every 4 hours trying to get a response.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to
all
the
you had to do was
challenge
respond,
in this game,
and I would
this
stop sending
continues as we
messages.
see here. Coverage not been very good.
Just trying to play the fucking game.
There's an easy throw and catch.
Because that league, that's the money league. I'm not about to just let someone just try to sneak away and get a fucking fair sim.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25.
Oh my god, and I just keep getting injury after fucking injury. Like, what the fuck? Team can't even fucking stay healthy in this fucking week 1.
To throw again on second down.
Immediate rollout.
And he'll go out
Fuck
of
you,
bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot down.
Ontario, you're gonna miss rest of the season. Torn pectoral muscle.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's McBride. That catch good for only a couple. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
From the 16, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake there to make the grab.
Love how I've had like 4 players get hurt this game, and he hasn't had a single one get hurt yet.
To extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I did not realize Austin Hooper went to the Titans.
The Titans offense
It's 49-7. It's over.
They
But,
are
we're
right
still
now
in the
just
third quarter.
ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29.
I mean, it's kind of hard to do anything when my defense keeps getting hurt every other fucking play.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
You just worry about... I guess so. You just worry about winning that game and getting me a +1 speed in the money league. You just worry about that. I mean, I'm 2-1 in that money in the money league. I won my first game. The Saints user beat me, and then I'm getting a 4th win this week.
Back to throw. Willis. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And it's a Titans touchdown. Jameis Olawale. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And now the string was to come back.
For 2.
Yeah.
To throw. And that is, I think he
and it's gone again.
But they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Wow, Madden, I caught that ball. And I can't fucking challenge because the lead's on fucking comp.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Moore now to return. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field.
I don't really give a fuck. It's week 1. Week 1, I'm playing for rookie quarterback. Don't really have no good receivers.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
I'm using like 60 overall linebackers.
Some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
Caleb Farley fucking gets burnt for some fucking reason.
Benefits from all those empty seats? You and me tried to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
I was like, I'm chilling. It's one game. I'm chilling. I ain't even worried. I mean, Carter's user might just be a really good user. Shit.
2nd and 10.
I don't know anything about any of these guys. I've never played with any of these guys before, other than you and Ruben.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And no one runs a... Wow, okay. Just no one even covers Marquise Brown.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Prater for the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
What? You lose some.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
I said I ain't even tripping on this game. I mean, y'all really ain't heard me be bitching about this game. I'm just over here chilling. Oh, it's 56-13.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
What
They
does he
have been
say?
struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so
All right.
now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is,
I'm ready for her to
just what
teach
you
me.
said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark.
I already got
and so
one.
far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark.
I ain't trying to get killed. I ain't trying to get killed by you or my damn girl.
Collins there to make the play defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Who?
Looking to throw. Willis. And caught by Henry. Bulldozes past him. Touchdown.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm clipping that shit. I may get my ass kicked, but damn, that was a pretty touchdown.
But this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah,
That was a pretty fucking touchdown. Let's go, Derrick Henry. Never give up. Let's go.
But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Why did you run Alawali? Dumb as fuck. You ran into the defender instead of running the other direction with a fucking football. Like, what the fuck?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat.
56-19 now.
Really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Nah, she made some chicken and stuff on the in the stove and made some burgers while I was at work. I worked all day. Yeah, some baked. She made some baked chicken and some burgers.
They are clicking on all cylinders.
I
They seem
worked
to
all
be
day,
just
though.
scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them.
Yeah, we got
Every
a
move
rass
they make
stomp
works,
at work.
It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Not his best throw. Where we sit right now
These
in the third
motherfuckers
quarter,
just
he's had a
start
pretty
going
good game
crazy
throwing
in the
football.
fucking
He
damn
certainly
parking lot.
has, and it's not
Like the
exactly
dude was
point
in
where
the
we're doing
store
4-minute offense
with
yet,
these two
but
women,
they've got to think
and like
about,
they started
I'm not
arguing
gonna
in the
say
store
milking
over what
the
they wanted to
clock,
get.
but understanding clock management
And
here on
then
out.
he already had like a pocket
On
knife up
2nd
in his
and
hand the
10.
whole time,
Murray
just like flipping it around and shit.
looking left side, and he's got him in.
And then they walked
That's
outside and
Hopkins.
was screaming and hollering. And I seen him like waving the knife in her fucking face. And I stepped outside and said, "Y'all need to get the fuck off my property with that bullshit." And he turned around, looked at me, told me, "I'll come over and stab your bitch ass too." About that time, my employee was already standing outside beside his truck, and was already ready to pull out his handgun if the dude started walking up on me.
From the gun
Told him if he didn't leave my property, I'll call the
Murray.
police. Like, get the fuck off my property with your...
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down.
I wasn't about to have a
Judge.
fucking stabbing on my
And that's
damn
good
fucking
enough for a
parking
first
lot.
down.
The fuck?
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit,
Shit, and
you can
guess
forget
what?
it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
So 1st and 10.
No, because he was about to get shot. My driver's already had his... My driver was, if he really tried to do some shit. My driver's already had his door open where his handgun was at.
When you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead,
I mean, you know that gun been a lot quicker than that damn knife. No, because all I had to do was run away from the dude. The fuck, I ain't afraid to run.
Play action. It's Murray. Steps away to his left. He's going to be out of bounds.
I'll let you run that
Going to
bullshit.
wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break.
Damn, at 8 o'clock we had already broke 2,000. Was it 16 when I left?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
Oh my God.
Murray has the first down and more. And he is.
Man, this dude gets the. And he's getting some bullshit ass lucky shit. Defenders just falling over.
Murray, 35 yards. And the Cardinals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
You're the Dolphins and Realist too, ain't you? He just dropped that pole just now. Like, what the fuck?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less.
So you're gaming week in both leagues?
Themselves right now. Officially, it's a 1-yard
You're gaming week in both leagues?
Bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, aren't you gaming week in the money league too? Or he just reposted a poll or something. He must have reposted the poll because I know I have voted for some reason.
So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
2nd and 10. From the gun, Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught by Hooper. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Oh,
come on, Derek.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the
fucking
lead, 4th quarter.
Dropping the
Maybe
fucking
can expect
football.
more passes like that downfield. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Being chased out left. And now here's another interception. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And the Cards are going to get it back here just past the 35. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like
better not lose that
didn't
game,
it?
Payne.
Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take
Caleb Farley, your ass really about to get traded.
Touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise
And that's on
Brown,
every fucking thing.
48 yards. And the Cardinals turning
Motherfucker
that
can't
interception
defend
into
a
touchdown.
fucking damn, any damn thing. Can't catch the fucking football either.
Extra point good by Prater. And that will extend this big lead.
And before you say anything, Payne, no. Not trading them to you.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Caleb Farley. That's
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Ooh! Okay, Trenton Cannon. Kick return for a touchdown.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
I may be getting my ass beat, but I'm putting up some fucking nice-ass plays.
But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion, and sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
So now the other return teams out there, they'll try to
hey, even Cards said the same thing about that kick return.
Fielded right around the 8. And makes it
Because I just listened in the chat, said maybe get my ass kicked, but that was a big kick return. He said for real, for real.
We're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Going deep for Hopkins. And got his man complete. And just shutting him off there. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. A huge play there for Arizona.
He ain't gonna end up putting 100 on me, but he gonna
of his NFL career,
get down
and it puts him
fucking
even
close.
with not just 1 but 2 Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 7.50.
Hey, you're talking about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy.
Thank you. I'll take that pick.
Picked off by Amani Hooker, and the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Now they get a fourth-quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy
What did she
about
say?
this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And
of course,
goodness,
fucking Rondale Moore and everybody can outrun fucking Caleb Farley, but Phillip Dorsett can't outrun Budda Baker.
Will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals. Touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much up.
Now, this is the dumb shit. You go up 76-27. Why are you going for 2?
Might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at
That's the shit that fucking makes people quit games.
That gives you more opportunities to go get it. But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on.
And if I do,
they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week.
I don't give a fuck.
They wanted to make sure that they laid it
that's the shit that's aggravating. Like, I don't even care that you scoring a touchdown and shit up big, but don't go for 2. Like, wow.
A net negative there of 4 yards.
It's all good. Someone's gonna end up beating his ass. Payne, if you play the Cardinals, blow them the fuck out for me.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
Can you do me that favor, Payne?
We need you to get us back on track.
If you play the Cardinals, blow them the fuck out for me.
So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Buying time to his left. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail.
I ain't even over here complaining. I'm just trying to figure out how shit's happening.
So like, on first, now
just trying to make the game make sense, really.
Operating from the gun, Willis. And he's got Dorsett complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 30.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark
What'd
it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 9 there.
So you better put some respect on his wife's cooking.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd. I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Oh, my God. Come on, Malik.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch. And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the
Lee just fucking selling, to be honest.
Real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
He's not. He doesn't. I guess he doesn't have the third power I thought he had.
From the get-go. Throwing on first down, but
he
this one
cannot throw a
winds
deep
up to
ball
be
or shit.
incomplete.
But if I throw short to
Obviously, the
medium
incompletion stops
routes,
the clock. That's a bad thing.
it was
Feels
good.
to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running.
And I really didn't take advantage of the fact that I know.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35.
Didn't really take advantage of the fact that I know Lee can run.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter.
I'm going to tell you now, someone's going to end up quitting on this Cards user.
Probably don't need to run a play.
Calling timeouts, 20 seconds to go in the game. Up, fucking like he is. Like, come on, bro.
Murray. Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So this looking more and more like it is going to be a successful kickoff to their campaign as they add on here.
And partner, you know NFL coaches, they're on the sideline thinking about all the little things that need correcting. But for the most part, they've got to be ecstatic with the way this season has started out.
I already know he's about to do some onside kick shit too, probably. Oh, I'm surprised he ain't.
Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this, but to me,
I'm really surprised he ain't. The way this dude playing.
One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action. Willis. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Through 10 fucking picks. Yeah. All I want deep passes because Malik can't fucking throw.
Put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cardinals, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.